Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins at SummerSlam makes a lot of sense, though I'd prefer to save it for WrestleMania in the main event, in the same arena in which Paul Heyman screwed Roman Reigns, and I prefer to have that match be in the main event of WrestleMania for a world championship, whether it's the World Heavyweight title or the WWE Championship. I'm going to throw the WWE Championship back on the table because not only did Seth Rollins and his crew beat the crap out of Penta, not only did they beat the crap out of LA Knight, not only did they beat the crap out of Andrade, they also had a confrontation at the end of the night before the main event with the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Now, this is interesting because obviously Seth Rollins versus CM Punk sets itself up. Obviously Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns sets itself up. We haven't really thought about Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes. Obviously, Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes have a long history. WrestleMania 38, the return of Cody Rhodes that night, defeating Seth freaking Rollins, and then having 3 more matches after that, one concluding inside Hell in a Cell when Cody Rhodes had a completely torn pec. Seth Rollins, this version of Seth Rollins versus this version of Cody Rhodes needs to happen at some point. I know they're on separate shows. Rhodes is on SmackDown, Rollins is on Raw. Rollins has his handful for the next year with CM Punk, with Sami Zayn, with Jey Uso, with Roman Reigns. Who else knows, right? But Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes, I mean, that's your Rock versus Stone Cold right there. That's your John Cena versus Randy Orton in this day and age. Cody Rhodes, the squeaky clean white meat babyface versus the brand new villain Seth Rollins with Paul Heyman, Bronson Reed, and Braun Breaker. Because Cody Rhodes could also feud with a Braun Breaker or Bronson Reed. You know, there's a lot to tell in those stories, and Cody Rhodes and Paul Heyman's mic work and their promo work together has always been gold. So that's a feud that I'd love to see within the next year as well. Cody Rhodes taking on Seth Rollins. Maybe Cody Rhodes wins the championship back from John Cena in his final night, only for Seth Rollins to cash in and become the WWE champion. That sets up Rhodes versus Rollins for the Royal Rumble and Elimination Chamber, and then that sets up Rollins versus Reigns potentially in the main event of WrestleMania 42.